Well, I don't think I ever sat down to a better meal.
Oh, that was good. Boy, they had some fresh tomatoes over there and some all that good stuff and some potatoes and all that great.
Sarah Clementine. Sarah Clementine, are you here? Oh, I see her over there in the red pants. Hey, I want you to know, Sarah, I got your email. She sent us an email the other day telling us her most embarrassing moment.
Oh.
Right there, Sarah over there?
Yeah, that's Sarah over there.
You're not going to share it with these people, are you?
I'm going to share it.
Hey, it's personal.
That's all right. That's why I want to share it. Said she's out in the parking lot the other day, and she lost her shorts. That'd be an embarrassing time.
Lose your shorts, yeah.
What does that tell you? What does that tell you, boys? You know what it tells me? You never know where you're going to be when you might enjoy a full moon.
This is for all the farmers.
Any farmers here? Dedicated to you. Who'll buy my wheat? Who'll buy my corn to feed my babies when they're born? Seeds and dirt, a prayer for rain that I might use. I work the land, I watch the sky, talk to God and wonder why. But it's the only life I know, the farmer's blues. I see the seasons come and go, sending rain, fire, and snow. I'm at the mercy of it all, this life I choose. Sometimes I hang by it and cry when that evening train goes by. Wish it could take me far away, the farmer's blues. Play it, boy.
Oh, that's a pretty song right there, boy. Papa didn't know you could yodel like that.
I still got it, buddy.
Yeah, you still got it. Hey, listen, throughout the course of the show, y'all can help us out. Those of you that like to have that free DVD, the little lady over there at our merchandise table, I want y'all to give her a big old hand. She's from Branson, Missouri. Her name is Linda, and she is single and looking for any man, even if you're married. It don't matter. So what we want you to do, if you like our show and you guys want to buy a CD or a DVD, the DVD you always get free. Go over there and talk to her throughout the course of her show, and she'll give you.
You don't always get it free. You get it free.
She'll give you a voucher that is good for that DVD. And the deal is just spend $20 on any CD over there, and she'll make sure that you get a free DVD. So make sure that you go over and do that, because what that'll do is save us some time. That way we'll know exactly how many to make up right after the show. Now on this next song, we want to make sure that we get this on the DVD. It's a gospel tune. Y'all seem to enjoy the way Shawn sings this one called The Long Black Train.
Watch out, brother, for that long black train. Look to the heavens, you can look to the sky. You can find redemption staring back into your eyes. There is protection and there's peace the same. Burning your ticket for that long black train. 'Cause there's victory. Lord, I say, victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train. There's an engineer on that long black train, making you wonder if the ride is worth the pain. Just waiting on your heart to say, let me ride on that long black train. But you know there's victory in the Lord, I say, victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train. But I must stay away. That train is a beauty, making everybody stare. But its only destination is the middle of nowhere. But you know there's victory in the Lord, I say, victory. I sit cling to the Father and His holy name. Don't go riding on that long black train. Yeah, watch out, brother, for that long black train. That devil's driving that long.
Y'all like that long black train? It's a good one, isn't it? All right, well, we're going to show you a little versatility up here on the stage right now.
Who?
We're going to have Shawn to grab the old fiddle, and Jake's going to grab the doghouse bass, and we're going to do you a song. It's a fiddle instrumental called "The Faded Love" tonight. I don't think you folks have ever seen Shawn play. He's been playing it now for about since 10 o'clock this morning. So
any of you ever have a love that faded?
How's your old Hot Lips doing? She's been on a weight program here recently, hasn't she?
Hey, we're coming up, buddy, on another anniversary.
Got an anniversary coming up, huh?
Yeah.
Well, how's it going? Are you having
29 years?
29.
Seems like it. It's only been 4. She kept hinting around for something. I know she wants a present.
Well, take her on a honeymoon, like a vacation.
Well, I tell you what, she kept saying she wanted something that was shiny. And she wanted it to go from 0 to 285 in 3 seconds.
Whoa.
Buddy, I bet you got her something fast.
I did.
A Maserati.
No. I brought her home a pair of scales. Hey, you know there's a lot of people coming down to Branson, Missouri. Not her.
Wait a minute. Take her on a vacation.
That's what she's wanting to do. She's wanting to go down to the tropical islands.
Oh, like Jamaica.
Way down there south.
Maybe Cozumel.
Where she can feel the hot sun.
Oh.
She can smell the ocean air.
Oh, man.
Walk and feel that sand between her toes. So you know what I did? Tell you what I did the other day.
Took her to Bahamas.
No, buddy. I put a 500-watt light bulb in the washroom.
Like these.
Fanned her with a dead fish. Stuck her feet in the cat's litter box. I'm just as happy as I can be.
What about a nice hand for that fiddle player? Let him have it. Dad, I've never heard you play the mandolin.
Never will.
We want to hear you play a break on this song.
I don't know why we hired a mandolin picker. This is the way I play the Hot Lips at night. Thank you, girls. Y'all can sit back down.
I want y'all to give him a hand. He just won 3rd place, National Mandolin Championship. But there was only 2 contestants, folks. Tell your mandolin picker nothing fancy. The white man is coming on strong. Just the fiddle, boys. Fiddle Player Blues.
Oh, I don't know if Hot Lips and me's going to stay together or not.
Well, just get a divorce and end it. Or at least go see a counselor.
I've already called an attorney.
Called an attorney?
Oh, yeah. I called him up the other day. I was getting a little worried. I said, if I give you $500, will you answer 2 questions for me? He said, sure. What's your next one? You know, I'm talking so fast, some of them are not catching it.
You're a fool, Pop.
Hey, don't you just hate them lawyers?
Oh, them attorneys? Oh.
Hey, did you know that the state of California has more lawyers than any other state in America?
Even Virginia?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know
Did you know that New Jersey has more toxic waste dumps than any other state in America? Do you know why?
Even Virginia?
They got first picks. Boy, there ain't no need in telling some of these folks a joke. They ain't sharp enough to catch it.
Hey, tell one that they can catch, boy. You're getting
right,
a little
let me
bit
see
over
here.
their head.
Well, I tell you what, give me a hot note.
No, you're not going to get a hot note. Just tell
them a
one that
quick
they
one.
can catch.
Just tell him.
Because we got to go on to the next song.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's play a song and then I'll tell it.
All right, here's one
My
called...
memory's fading me.
This is the one about the whole countryside. It's a little change, you know. Used to be a lot more country. Now, right out here is some good country.
I don't want to sing. I'm getting tired. When I grew up wild and free, walking these fields in my bare feet, there was no place that I couldn't go with the 22 rifle, a fishing bow. But I live in the city, but don't fit in. You know it's a pity the shape I'm in. I got no home and I got no choice. Oh Lord, have mercy on the country. Fishing line, I knew the willow limb. But I live in the city, but don't fit in. You know it's a pity the shape I'm in. I got no home and I got no choice. Oh Lord, have mercy on the country, boy. Branson is like a lot of other cities. It's spread out and almost looks like Vegas. You just can't see the lights. You drive through those canyons, Ozarks, you'll find them. See if this last verse don't sort of describe where you was raised. Well, they dammed the river, they dammed the stream. They cut down the cypress, the sweet gum tree. There's a laundromat, a barber shop, and now the whole meadow is a parking lot. But I live in the city, but don't fit in. You know it's a pity the shape I'm in. I got no home and I got no choice. Oh Lord, have mercy on the country, boy.
got to hear this one.
We just hadn't been making enough money.
And are you sure we're going to get this one?
Pay attention.
I'm paying attention, real close. We ain't been making much money.
Somebody had to go to work. Had to be me. I'm the only one that will work.
Well, the economy hit us all. Hit it pretty right here where it hurts, you know.
Yeah. I told my wife, I said, I'm going down, I'm going to apply for that lion tamer's job.
Lion tamer?
She said, what in the world do you know about lion taming? Isn't it kind of dangerous? I said, well, I've watched a lot of them down through the years. I believe I can do it. You know that little stool that they hold between them and the lion? All I have to do is just hold it between me and that lion and just jab that lion like this. Keep it away from me. She says, what happens if that lion takes one of them big front feet and knocks that stool out of your hand? I said, well, I know what I'll do. You know them long whips? All of them's got them. I'll take that whip and I'll just keep that lion back by touching him on the end of the nose. I'll be safe that way. She says, what's going to happen if that lion takes his big old teeth and cuts that whip right half in two? Then what you going to do? Yeah, what you going to do? I know what I'll do. You know them little pistols that they wear on the side? I'll take that thing out and I'll just shoot at him. She said, what's going to happen if that pistol backfires and it don't fire at all? Yeah, what you going to do? I know what I'll do. I told her, I said, I'll pick me a handful of poop up off of the ground and I'll throw it in that lion's eyes, and I can find my way to the cage door and I'll get out and I'll be safe. Poop? She said, what you gonna do if there ain't no poop on the ground? I said, listen, you're ahead of me, son. If I lose my stool and my whip and that gun misfires, there's going to be plenty of poop. But you know, there was only one other person that went and applied for that lion tamer's job. Oh, it was a woman. Me and her. Oh, she was built like the highways that runs through Virginia, full of curves. And you know what? It came time for her to go inside that cage, and when she went inside, she pulled off all of her clothes except one little bikini strap.
Oh.
And that lion took one look at her and started rubbing up against that woman's thigh, all over her body, just like a great big old house cat. Yeah, that's right. And that man that was taking applications leaned over at me and said, do you think you can do that? I said, I sure can, but you'll have to get that lion out of there first. y'all, boys. Broke a string again. Been a G string.
Where you going?
Guitar boys, show us some blues on that guitar.
Your water till the well runs dry, Lord, Lord. You never miss your water until the well runs dry. Get back here and sing the song, boy.
Well, the road is rocky, but it won't be rocky long. Yeah, the road is rocky, but it won't be rocky long. Another man has got my woman and gone. Play, boy. Play that thing. Play it, boy, play it.
Yeah, how about it?
Well, I wish to the Lord you'd bring my woman back home. Yeah, I wish to the Lord you'd bring my woman back home. I ain't so lonesome, just don't want to be alone.
Get a little double slapping.
Double slap. Faster. She's 6 feet from the ground. She's tailor-made, Lord, she ain't no hand-me-down. Pick the guitar, boy, play it.
Now, it's how you sing it. And you'll never miss your water till your well runs dry, Lord, oh Lord. You'll never miss your water till your well runs dry. You'll never miss your woman till she says goodbye. You'll
making no money, just having a lot of fun.
Hey, we don't need the money. We don't need the money.
Don't need the money.
Nope. We don't need the money. Anybody here need money?
They're all rich. This is more of the wealthier, Class A people of Virginia.
How you think they bought them expensive tickets to get in here and see us? They're rich.
I tell you what, boys. I come home the other night. When I grow up, I want to become a rocket scientist.
You want to become a rocket scientist?
Yeah. I come home the other day from school. Whew, hood was up on the car.
The car hood was up?
Yeah, in the driveway. I walked in. Hot Lips said, Bob, car won't run.
Uh-oh.
I said, do I look like Mr. Goodwrench?
Well, you're being kind of smart-aleck to your wife, ain't you?
I thought she was very arrogant.
Well, it's the other way around. I think you were a little bit arrogant.
I said, why don't you help out some? Next day I come home, the hood was still up. I walked in the house, walked down the hallway, there was a mountain of clothes.
They were piled up on each other. Hadn't done the laundry, huh?
She said, Bob, the washing machine won't work. It's broke. I said, do I look like Mr. Maytag to you? Why don't you pick up the telephone? Call somebody. Get them up here and fix the car and the washing machine. Take some of the load off of me. I'm working night and day trying to make you a living.
You want her to help out around the house, basically is what you're telling us.
Came home the next day, the hood was down. I mean, the car was spit shine. Looked better than it did the day we bought it, 19 years ago. Walked in the house, every piece of laundry was folded, put away. Everything was done. I said, what in the world happened? Now, this is more like it. She said, well, there was a neighbor that came over, a neighbor friend from across the street. He asked me why the hood was up, and I told him the car was broke. He said, I bet I can fix it. I said, well, at least that'll resolve half of my problems. She said, you got more? And I said, well, the washing machine, it's broke. It won't work.
On the brink.
He said, well, if I have time after I get the car to running, I'll look at the washing machine. Sure enough.
Handyman.
Fixed them both.
Wow.
Car and the washing machine. I said, did he charge you a lot of money? She said, well, he made a deal with me. I could either bake him a cake or make out with him.
Make out with him?
I said, what did you do? She said, do I look like Betty Crocker?
That joke got me off, and I forgot
got him
the
all
song.
confused. He's playing the same song over.
Roof caved in this little old house. Paint is crackled, windows are out. I'll live one day in a mansion I'll build with the silver hammer and the golden nail. With the silver hammer I'll make the heavens sing, and the golden nails I'll make the rafters ring. I'll build it high in the glory land hill with the silver hammer and the golden nail.
Play the Dobro, boy.
the silver hammer and the golden nail.
Silver hammer and the golden nails.
Boys, let's do some more good gospel.
Make sure you get over there and pick up the DVD. It's free with the purchase of a CD. And I want to tell you about the sound quality. How we work the DVD is set up the camera right back there, and there's no outside interference. It goes through this wonderful sound system, through his soundboard out there, and it pipes right back in, loops back around through our DVD equipment. We burn 3 different masters, and there's no outside interference. So what you're hearing out there is basically what's on our DVD. At the end of the show, we take our masters back here, and we can burn 20 DVDs off every 5 minutes. Man, technology's good. So you can take it home with you right after the show's over. So make sure you get them. Good deal.
Boys, I had a tip before the show. She walked up and handed me some money. She said, "I've got to hear you do Conway." So put her down, boys.
You mean Twitty? Conway Twitty?
There's a lot of ways of saying what I want to say to you. There's songs and poems and promises and dreams that might come true. But I will talk of starry skies, the moonlight on the ground. I'll come right out and tell you I just love to lay you down. Lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words in your ear. Lay you down and tell you all the things a woman loves to hear. I'll let you know how much it means just having you around. Oh, darling, how I'd love to lay you down. There's so many ways your sweet love's made this house into a home. You've got a way of doing little things that turn me on, like standing in the kitchen in your faded cotton gown, with your hair all up in curlers. I still love to lay you down. Player boy. Band a hand, folks. Let them hear you. Oh, come on. I said let them hear you. There's a whole lot of December showing in your face. Your auburn hair is faded and silver takes its place. You'll be just as lovely. I'll still be around. If I can, I know that I still love to lay you down. Lay you down and softly whisper pretty love words in your ear. Lay you down and tell you all the things my woman loves to hear. I'll let you know how much it means just having you around. Oh, darling, how I'd love to lay you down. Thank you.
You want another one out of him?
Hey, why don't you stand her up?
Give him another.
Stand her up. Now, I want you to show the people behind you what you was doing. Stand up, honey. Yeah, you. Stand up. Now, you in the blue tank top, stand up. Now, take out your hanky and show what was going. You talk about getting tickled during the middle of a song. You can't hardly finish seeing something like that. How long y'all been married?
How about this couple on the front row? Are you married or is this a business trip?
Hey, well, I do want y'all to realize you're on a live DVD, so if you're sitting with the wrong woman, you're already caught.
Boys, man, I'm still feeling really down, man.
You feeling down?
Well, I've been in the hospital for 2 weeks. I caught that.
Yeah.
Man, that flu's going around, the swine flu.
Yeah, it only attacks the pigs.
I believe he does have it.
Don't look at me that
I
way.
believe he's got the swine flu.
Now, you know dang good and well I was the only one that come see you in the hospital.
You're the only one.
Out of all your family and everybody, I guess they thought you would fake it. I went in there to the hospital to see Steve, and I know him being the kind of a joke-cracking feller he is, and I asked that nurse out there in the hall, I said, he ain't been giving y'all no trouble, has he?
Oh, man.
Somebody take his fiddle from me.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, but it's got a wire on
He
it.
can't do two things at once.
Unwrap it. There we go.
Don't step on that mic.
I asked that.
That's mine.
I'm not going to move my feet. I asked that nurse, I said, Steve ain't been giving y'all no trouble in here, has he? And she says, well, I must tell you, I went in there this morning to give him his breakfast, and then she proceeded to tell me this story right here. She said, 7 o'clock this morning, I went in with a tray of breakfast, and right there on that tray of breakfast to drink was apple juice.
Oh.
Bacon?
No. No bacon.
Stay with the script. It'll be
There
easier
was
on you.
sausage. There was sausage. She said I went in there and I set his apple juice and the rest of his breakfast down. I went in about an hour and a half later to take him his sample cup. You all know what kind of sample cup I'm talking about.
Coffee cup.
Right, and noticed that he had not eaten anything off of his breakfast tray or drank none of the apple juice neither.
Oh.
Yeah, and she said, Mr. Baldridge, is there a problem? I said, are you not hungry or something? He said, no, I just ain't felt much like eating. So she come in about 2 hours later, and little did she know that Steve had done snuck off into the bathroom with his sample cup and his apple juice. And he just poured that apple juice right over in that sample cup. She come in there a little later. She said, Mr. Baldridge, have you got your sample cup ready for me? And he said, yeah, matter of fact, I do. And he reached over and got it and handed it to her. She shook it around. She said, well, Steve, it's still a little bit cloudy. He said, well, how about we just run it through again? You like that, don't you?
Run it through.
Run it through again. Woo.
What happened to the Chihuahua, Pop?
He ran it through again.
After this song.
Shawn, there's women everywhere. There goes one right there. See if you can make her heart flutter.
Did you hear that Indian?
I heard a lonesome Indian somewhere. Where was that?
Let's try to sort it out. Let's hear it again.
Get that video camera on her. Come on now.
I know I heard an Indian. Which one did that? Let's hear it.
That's kind of like me. The horn don't work on my pickup, so I just hang my head out the window and go, yee!
Here you go. Here's one right here. Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. You're just as lovely.
Whoa, wait a minute.
As you used to be.
Wait a minute now. Spread them out, Dad. Spread them out. What is going on? Buddy, that is a lot of loving right there. Run her through again, boys.
Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. You're just as lovely as you used to be. How's your new love? Are you happy? Hope you're doing fine. Just to know it means so much to me. What's that, darling? How am I doing all right, except I can't sleep. I cry all night till dawn. What I'm trying to say is I love you and I miss you. I'm so so sorry that I did you wrong. Look up, darling.
Look up, Brenda.
Let me kiss you. Just for old time's sake, let me hold you in my arms one more time. Thank you, darling. May God bless you. And each step you take bring you closer to the things you seek to find. Goodbye, darling. I gotta go now. Gotta try to find a way to lose these memories of a love so warm and true. And if you should ever find it in your heart to forget me, come back, darling. I'll be waiting for you. Come back, darling. I'll be waiting for you. Thank you, Big Mama.
We'll run her through again.
Hey, what are you doing messing with strap hook, man? Man,
Lingerie.
you need to take him home to Hot Lips.
That's about her size, ain't it?
Hot
Dad?
lips. Oh, these women. They
Oh.
love lingerie and they love garage sales, but they don't want you buying no lingerie from a garage sale.
Hot Lips, he likes to stay in the biggest motels in Branson, the biggest ones that they have to offer.
When I look at this, boys, it does remind me of Hot Lips. She's built like a record player.
Record player.
33 and a third, 45 by 78. And full of fuzz.
I understand she's got a bad physical problem. I mean, everybody's got a little physical.
Hey, I didn't know
something
there's anything wrong with her when I married her.
on. Well, you know, we hooked him up with a woman that we got off of eharmony.com.
That's the way to get it, buddy.
He ordered her from UPS and brought her all the way back to Branson, Missouri. She's from Eastern Shores, Maryland. You'll have to meet Hot Lips someday. Sometimes she goes with us. She's from Baltimore. Baltimore.
That's the way Hot Lips pronounces it. Baltimore.
Baltimore.
It's hard for this Okie to understand her at first. I was living in Oklahoma.
See, she got physical problems, huh?
Oh,
What's wrong with her?
she got asthma, buddy.
Asthma?
Oh,
Let me help you out with the cord.
who's running the sound system? That's 2 chords. That's one more than I had when I was born. I had a lot longer one than this.
Well, the bio said that
She's
physically
perfect.
she was perfect.
I know.
Are
She
you-
ain't perfect, buddy. She's got asthma.
Now, did this develop after you got married?
I guess so. I didn't know she had asthma till, I don't know, 4 or 5 months after we was married.
Asthma's a bad thing.
We're
Sorry to hear
sitting
that.
around the farm place, a ranch. It's not a farm, it's a ranch.
Well, you got a big old place.
I got 3 big story house.
Well, it's 3 mobile homes stacked on top of each other. Tell it right if you're going to tell it.
We're sitting around the fireplace. Last winter, got a big fireplace. It was out in the yard. She come down with a bad asthma attack. Right in the middle of the asthma attack, the telephone rang. But wouldn't you know it, sir, it was an obscene telephone call.
Dirty phone call during the asthma attack?
My wife was sitting there.
Bless her heart, couldn't get her breath. Huh? Couldn't breathe, huh?
A few minutes, the fellow that gave the obscene telephone call spoke up and said, "Look, lady, did I call you or did you call me?"
She can stay in the high-rise hotel there in Branson.
Hey, you know what? I was talking to my grandpa the other day. I said, Grandpa, we got another anniversary coming up. He said, I tell you what you do, Bob. Make these women happy. I said, I got to get on the good side of Hot Lips. She ain't spoke to me in about 6 months.
Oh.
He said, why don't you write out a gift certificate. Give it to her. Said, this entitles you, Hot Lips, to 30 minutes of wild passion. Loving just the way you like it. I gave it to her. She ran outside, opened the door, and closed it and said, thanks, Bob. I'll see you in a half hour. Takes a lot of money to keep her going, though.
Well, she's high maintenance.
Oh,
She gotta have the best.
She's been wanting to go down to Branson and stay in one of them high rises. Finally, I gave in. We've been down there 4 or 5 days.
Bought her a suite at the Motel 6, huh?
Costs a lot of money to stay there. I'd come in from trying to sell a vacuum cleaner in the morning hours. I got another job, see, trying to sell a vacuum cleaner on the side.
Well, I bet that job sucks.
I'm a door-to-door vacuum cleaner salesman. Knocked on a woman's door last week for the first time at 6 o'clock in the morning.
6 in the morning?
I believe it was the ugliest woman I ever saw.
Well, nobody looks good at 6 in the morning.
I could tell it was early when I took one look at her. That woman was so ugly, she scared me so bad I forgot to tell her who I was, so I went around her as quick as I could. Started the demonstration inside of a $3 million mobile home. Spread 50 pounds of horse manure. I looked at her with one eye. It's all I could take at a time. I said, I built this vacuum cleaner. If it don't pick up every drop of that horse manure, I'll eat it myself.
Eat it yourself.
A $3 million mobile home.
Yeah. She took me right into the kitchen. Said, would you like to use a fork and a spoon?
Why would you say that?
That's what I asked her. I said, why in the world would you ask me such a stupid question? She said, I just moved in here yesterday. I ain't got no electricity. Hey, I come in trying to sell a vacuum cleaner, staying at that big high rise down there in Branson. I just getting ready to get on the elevator. An old boy that was working there in the lobby came up and tapped me on the shoulder. Said, hey, pal. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, I've made love to every woman in this building except one.
Huh?
Bragging about it?
Yes, he was.
What a jerk.
I couldn't believe he said it. I said, what'd you say?
You should have slapped him.
He said, I've made love to every woman in this building except one.
Bragging about it.
Hey, I didn't get on the elevator. I jumped on the stairs and beat the elevator to the 3rd floor where Hot Lips and me was staying. She's still up at 6 o'clock. I said, Hot Lips, there's a janitor down there in the lobby bragging about making love to every woman in this building except one.
Oh, what a jerk.
She said, I bet it's that snooty old Mrs. Johnson on the next floor up. Oh, you're a good audience. We got one more song.